Yeah,
That happened.
I know. April Madison, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
We'll see you later.
Okay.
All right, back to the Ghetto Tour of Tucson. Let's go and we'll go by order of length of time. We'll talk to Cindy. Good morning, Cindy. Welcome to 104.1 The Truth.
Good morning, John. As always, it's a hoot.
Thank you very much.
Hey, how about the No Tell Motel?
Yeah, somebody called earlier about it. I didn't realize it was actually called the No Tell Motel. I thought somebody was making a
drove
joke.
off the road when I saw it the first time, and I went, they must cater to congressmen and senators.
Well, no, but if you're going to partake in that kind of activity and try to keep it quiet, you don't go to the place called the No Tell Motel. You don't do that.
A lot of local plates there.
Yeah, probably.
All right.
Probably.
Thank you.
Thanks for the phone call. Let's talk to Dan. Good morning, Dan. Welcome to 104.1 The Truth.
Good morning, John. How you doing?
Doing good. You got to stop on the Tucson Ghetto Tour?
Oh, I got several, but the one that comes to mind quite readily is Felony Flats. It's in the area of Curtis Davis.
Okay.
I had a lot of people on probation there, and that was the name that was given to it prior to me ever starting work.
Felony Flats, huh? That's the nickname for the area?
That's the nickname for the area.
Wow.
And the area where you have the No Tell Motel, that's called the 05. Traditionally, it was called Balboa Heights.
Okay.
And then you have Cortez Heights a little further away, which is nicknamed Sugar Hill.
Okay.
That whole area is pretty scary.
I seem to be late on the Ghetto Tour of Tucson bandwagon. We already have all these places named. That's frightening. Hey, thanks for the phone call, Dan. I know when I one of the ride-alongs I've done with TPD, although I would not put this on the the Tucson Ghetto Bus Tour just because I think it's too dangerous, but that area I was talking about over where they're putting in the UA Science Park, south of, well, obviously it's probably south of 22nd, but near Keno, but on Keno to the east, there's one little neighborhood that I was told is like the worst area in all of Tucson. I mean, we went through there. Yeah, very ghetto, very small streets. And there was one building, I remember this, there was one building in that neighborhood that was like fortified. It stood, the only thing I can attribute it to is sticking out like a sore thumb, like Bin Laden's compound did in Abbottabad. That's what it was, just big white walls, barbed wire, huge gate, and they're like, oh yeah, the local drug lord kingpin lives there or whatever. It's like, like what? That's where you go to get your meth. Let's go and talk with CJ. Good morning, CJ. What stops do you have on the Tucson Ghetto Bus Tour?
Well, let's see. If you want to go from the No Tell Motel, you go west just a little bit, and there's Sleazy Hollow Trailer Park.
Okay.
And then if you go back towards Stone, just south of Grant, you got the old Wildcat House and the Bum Steer that are nearly across from each other.
Right? Are they both closed now?
They're both
closed?
And, pretty dilapidated looking.
Are you serious? I didn't know. I know the Bum Steer had closed and then it tried to reopen, but I didn't know the Wildcat House had closed down too.
Wildcat's house been closed down a couple of years.
No.
The only thing they do with the Bum Steers have a Halloween creep show type thing there. Haunted house type of thing.
No decoration necessary.
Pretty much.
Just show up. Just wow, I didn't know that. I've been keeping a running list of the businesses that closed down. TV producer Bob mentioned that the TGI Fridays on Broadway is already riddled with graffiti. There's a on the southwest corner of Oracle and I want to say Orange Grove, but I think I got to go down one more block. There's I think it was a Hertz Rent-A-Car that's been shut down. And I've just watched that. If I pass by on the way home, I got like a visual memory burn of the transition from rental car lot to closed business to graffiti covered to overgrown weed. I haven't been by there in a while, so I don't know if anybody's done with it. But I wonder what business holds the record for quickest state of disrepair after closing locally. Right? I mean, I'm sure. I'm sure that there is a business that closed down, and instantly the day after it was riddled with. We had a business that was going up, and before it was even opened, it was riddled with graffiti. I remember that it was up really, really high. It was like, how did they get up there? When did the graffiti artists learn how to fly? And were they taught via taxpayer dollars? Thank you, Regina Romero. 751-1041 is the phone number. We'll get right back to your phone calls coming up on the John Justice Show. 848. So we work on that's just, the map is going to highlight the whole thing. I knew that was going to happen. I knew that if I opened up this did we decide can of worms? We'll go with can of worms or Pandora's box. Well, closet of nightmares, right? Large hole. I don't know. 751-1041 is 1041 The Truth. Right talk for Tucson.